Alright, stream's up. Stream's back up, I should say. Hey Bert, welcome to the stream. Stream Elements is completely down right now. I don't know what happened to it. It might not be down, but it's just no longer working on this channel, which might be a good thing. Hey Caprice, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We craft and then we mine. Johnny! What are you doing, boy? He got so spooked when I stood up. Like... he got so freaking spooked. Yeah, Murphy? What do you mean? If you're asking about that, ironing board, it's because my grandmother stores stuff here. Oh, hey, Squall. I wanted to get on Twitch, and the stream wasn't on. It's on now. There. I may have gone a little bit overboard with the slabs. Oh, wait. Here needs to be stairs. I think there's a certain guest at the door. Hey, Johnny, you're fine? You're fine? No? No, you want to go out? Go on. Okay. Johnny wanted out. Oh, man. Man. Can we just talk about how much of a scam taxes are? And I don't mean like paying taxes, I mean like doing taxes. I'm doing alright, Caprice. Thanks for asking. The tax programs... my grandfather uses this one program for his taxes, and I was going to use them, but... considering they charge $50 per tax return now, when it used to be free, and the price doubled in the last year, is just crazy. How are you doing today, Murphy? I didn't ask you since you were already here. Earlier today. Yeah. I'm going to shit yourself. Anyway, like, yeah. It's to the point that I refuse to pay the $50, and instead I'm going to just learn how to do it out on paper. Because, like, why spend the money if you can learn how to do it? I mean, it's not like I have much to pay right now, since the only actual shift that I worked last year was one. So I know the amount that I earned right off the top of my head. That plus my university student loans and scholarships needs to be filled in. And that's pretty much it. Oh, looks like they're starting to get supper going. I wonder what they're gonna be cooking. I can hear the TV in the living room, which means my grandmother is probably in there preparing something in the kitchen. God, I hope it isn't potatoes. Mashed potatoes. have it so often. I'm already starting to miss the meal hall food. Yeah! Tax evasion! Oh, no. I don't have many problems. It's just that the mashed potatoes are the only problem. Because A, we have it with, like, every other meal, and B, it's just pretty much mashed potatoes. No, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna turn down the food anyway. I'll eat what I'm given. Hi. What are you doing, sir? Bro was just vibing and then I murdered him. But yeah, like... I don't mind potatoes. I just wish that like, every time it's mashed potatoes, I have to just get a big wad of butter and just like, actually mash them myself. I just coat it with butter and then mash it. And then put a little layer of butter on top. Because I just find mashed potatoes to be so plain. I'm iffy about baked potatoes. I've never tried any of the baked potatoes they're serving in the meal hall, so I should probably try them the next time they're there. Why mash it if you can bake it? I am more of the opinion that, French fries are the superior way to go. Or just, like, actually bake, like, cooking up, like, sliced up stuff. I love how Automod flagged I hate French fries as I hate French. Oh, I needed that laugh, man. That's because it was at the bottom of the list and I went from bottom to top. Okay, chat, we have... Wait a moment. Something ain't right here. Hold on a minute. No, did I mess this up? I did! There. Ah! beckons. A hard agree. There we go. It does kind of look like a boat. Exactly. Exactly, my guys. Huh. I see. Yeah, man, we just gotta flip this bad boy over, and then we can save all the animals from the Great Flood. Meanwhile, we're gonna just save 2 of each species, and then it's just gonna cause them to all inbreed to hell and back. And then everything will die out because they're too inbred to survive. Just like how the Habsburgs got so inbred that they ended up, you know, almost ending their own line. Like, seriously, I think it was one of the Charles of Spain who was so inbred that he couldn't actually conceive an heir. Oh, so guys, it seems there's no official mod support right now for Oblivion Remastered. Not sure if they intend to make any. Fine, I'll set myself to Do Not Disturbed. They'll jump off in suicide. Exactly! We've already had a few do that already. We might need to go plant a lot of dark oak trees. Because I am running out of dark oak. I'm fully expecting my horse to find a way to die. We already had one of our horses just vanish into the wind. So it wouldn't surprise me if a second one did. We were riding him one moment, and then he was gone the next moment when we relogged. North Carolina? Nah, bruh. Go to a Canadian university, like, come on, or college. Maybe for you, but for foreigners, it wouldn't be, Murphy. Oh, wait. I mean, you are Ukrainian, so... I think there's more to it than that, Murphy. We are really getting along here, man. This is so much. Oh no, chat, I have bad news. This stuff doesn't get perceived by, the map, so it looks weird. Oh no. It doesn't show up on the map.
It's free real estate.
These slabs. The slabs here don't show up on the map. However, I think I have a plan to get around it. I have a plan. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, that might work. No. I can't do more slabs, since these aren't technically stone slabs. They're micro blocks. Since stone brick slabs don't actually exist. They just don't. Or I guess they do exist. Welcome back. I guess they do exist, guys. Why do I only get one per? Bruh. You went home sick? Were you in class? Were you at school and you went home sick? Batman gets killed by Michael Myers. How dare you? You absolute heathen for spoiling that, man. Yeah. Here we go. Now it's actually looking reputable. Oh, we need music. Hold on. Oh, that's neat. Also, little mama, sorry that I missed your message. Welcome back. And indeed, womp womp. I kind of got distracted by the ASMR message. So that you wouldn't get Discord pings, duh. It's slowly coming along, chat. I think you did, Murphy. But I have bad memories, so don't ask me. Hold up. I didn't fill in the beams here. Or did I? No, there are no beams. Speaking of which, it might be soon time for my monthly session of Curva. Once a month session. Is the server even alive at this point? I have no idea. Six out of 25 on a Tuesday evening. That's not looking good. That is not looking good. They got the server 3 around the same time they lost the official. But man, because for some reason the first and second server switched positions, where it used to be that the first server had all the home dogs on it, and the second server had all the randos. Thus, the first server was considered better, and then for some reason it just switched, and I don't know why. But right now the servers are dead. 6 players on only 1 server. And to think, we used to have an issue of both servers being full at all times. Huh. Well, you better hope none of the higher up staff are in here right now. No. I feel like I shouldn't know. Hold up, I forgot one of the beams! Oh no! There we go. Much better. Never mind. We need one more. And another one. There. And another one. And another one. What a Chad. You know, there's a good chance that he's one of the few popes to have actually died on 420. Anyone want to do research on that? If he's the only one who has died on that date? I mean, I have no idea anything about him, so I can't really say anything. Aw, come on. Bruh. Fanfic ruined. What the fuck I mean by that? Who knows? Oh yeah, he turned the Catholic Church weeb into a weeb refuge. I forgot about that. What a giga Chad. What a saint. Alright guys, we need to canonize him. We must canonize him. He's a saint of the Catholic Church. We must pray, brothers. We must pray. Now, I need a bunch of my saplings. No. 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 Here they are. I mean, those odds are pretty high. You know what's even more wild to think about? Is the fact that a lot of us will outlive 3 British monarchs. Meanwhile, the last British monarch outlived most generations. Think about it. We've seen the death of Queen Elizabeth. And now we have King Charles, who's already, what, like 70? Isn't he 70 years old? So he could die within 5, maybe 10, maybe 20 years. And then, who after that? I don't know. I don't know the line of succession. But there's a chance that that another old person goes in. Since, you know, lines of succession shenanigans. Which means we have the chance. Oh wait, Charles is dying of cancer right now? What? Oh. Then... Yikes. So, that means that we definitely are gonna see the end of 2 British monarchs. In the same decade, maybe? That would be crazy. The fact that we managed to go a full, like, 4 decades without a British monarch change. No, 6 decades. And then just 2 in the same decade. I mean, that's understandable. Hell, I'm not even sure if I would want the throne if I was any of them, because, like, that's just a mess. Who knows what it's all like under the facade. Extreme expectations. Sure, the living conditions are definitely very good. But, like... yeah. They have no power. At least the British ones don't. So but they still do have extreme expectations with none of the power. No, I'm just saying that I would not want to be in that position at all. Because the power would be well, not the power, but the expectations. Where did I leave the dark oak forest at? I think all the way up here? Yeah. That's not too far. We might go back there. He could have gone anywhere. And he went to the US. Bruh. I mean, if I was Harry, I would have gone to Switzerland. I mean, yeah, like... but it depends on a lot of your actions if you actually change it up. And builds. Murphy, like, if you go a Dirge playthrough, Dark Urges, that'll change everything up. And I believe if you play as one of the standard companions, since you can actually select to play as one of them, that also changes things, like a lot of the dialogue and whatnot. I'm not sure how much it changes and in what ways, but yeah. So then it would be I don't quite know, to be honest. I only have 40 hours in the game. Alright, we have a lot more wood. Lovely. Oh, I just realized I've been making a mistake, guys. No! Oh no! Whenever my saw breaks, it's been turning the rest of the logs into planks. And I thought that I had glitched the system of, oh hey, it's still registering as me using the saw and giving me all the planks. But no, it's just giving me half the planks. Because I'm dumb. Big dum-dum. Hollow. I always went. My teams were usually Shadowheart, Karlach, and whoever else I needed at that moment. So either Asterion or Gale or Lae'zel. What I should have done when I was playing it last is did a different build than a Paladin, since that basically aligns with what Shadowheart does. So we were basically just covering each other's areas, overlaps. So I'm kind of considering going back, but doing a mage build. I kind of wanna. Do I have no more saw blades? Uh-oh. I'll fill in the rest of these stairs. What? Let me guess. Critical... Ah! Critical failure. I was just about to say that. So yeah. I honestly think I'm gonna go back to Baldur's Gate 3. And do mage build. Because, like, I lost interest partly because I was doing a paladin build again. Yep. Because I lost interest mostly because of the paladin build I was doing. Which is the same one as last time. Nice. I mean, I only took Asterion around for his lockpicking skills, to be honest. I didn't use him much in combat. He was just there for the looks, mostly. I don't really care for the stealth. Also, the whole looks bit was a joke. Let's see, I need a file, and I need a hammer. Well, you should definitely consider getting a job to get a better toaster. Because honestly, Baldur's Gate 3 is worth it. Although, Jesus fuck, the amount of hours you could dump into that thing is insane. Or are you talking about Minecraft? Gregtech? Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. You're not supposed to be like that. Yeah, Gregtech is for 1.7.10. It's ancient stuff. But I can still remember the days of playing new mod packs on this version. God, I miss those days. Life was so much simpler. I'd get home from middle school, and I'd just boot up Minecraft, boot up Mountain Blade Warband, and just go at it for so many hours. Then yeah, that would be a problem, Squall. That would indeed be a problem. Alright. Okay, guys, supper's ready. So, be back in 5 minutes, guys. despair, for I have returned. Jesus Christ, Squall. I used to... You know, I know your pain because I used to have to do that as well. When I was a kid, I had to do 2 chunks. I had to live underground. And I would get bad frames. Supper was mashed potatoes and beef. Beef strips. Although, the beef strips had a bit of gravy with it, so I put that on top of the potatoes. The taters. I just need to convince my grandparents to start cooking with rice more. Because they never do rice. Do share and get timed out, Vert. By the bot. Basically, Squall, this is its own tech progression mod pack. It comes with Thaumcraft. It's its own progression mod pack. It comes with Thaumcraft, forestry, its own tech, so it's not like thermal expansion or any of that. Oh, optimization? Whatever the hell this is. I don't know what mod that is. Guys, the roof is almost done. Now we just need to do over here. And then cap it off on this end. It depends on what version of sodium is available for. Since isn't that one of the more recent performance mods? And then we leave this open. And we should probably raise it by one more, methinks. But I don't have... Oh, I do. There. You ever? What? Why not? Stairs one side? What do you mean these? These are intentional. Oh, you mean here. Oh, yeah, you mean something like this, right? Oh, wait. I think I see what you mean. This is what you mean, no? Come on. Come on! Why? I can get this. I can get this. Trust in me, Trat. Trat? Chat? Just as I trust in you. There. I'm not feeling that. Nothing, little mama. Nothing. Nothing. You heard nothing. Your ears are deceiving you, little mama. Optifine's really the only one for this old version, aside from whatever the hell this is. This is not Optifine. Honestly, I'm not feeling this. No, not for Baldur's. I don't know what you mean by that. On the side of the house, you put a slab. So, like this. Go to the other side of the chimney. And do slabs here or stairs? I don't know what you mean, Bert! I don't know what you mean! This side. Okay. Go to the other side of... Okay, here. Here. Use cardinal directions. We have north this way, east this way, west this way, and south here. Here. Okay, south side. I'm at the south. This one needs to be a stair. Look down. Come on, place properly. Oh my god. I thought you meant like a different design this whole time, Bert. Jesus crikey, mate. Holy god. You should have told me there was a mistake instead of going, oh hey, do this. Watch for it say that he did. And I just ignored him like all... like how, Fair point. Fair point. You fucking got me there. Alright, guys. The roof is done. Schwierig Wiesen. Swedish pig. Bruh. Now, we need to work on the walls themselves. So this is where things are going to get a bit dicey. One of the things I'm thinking of, chat, is what someone else suggested. Stained glass. Stained pane glass here. You feeling me on that? And the interior with glass. I want glass here, no matter what. It's fine. Like, we have... We have the materials. We just need to grind them up. We just need to grind up bulk loads of sand and gravel, or flint. But like stained pane glasses here. Why not, man? Okay, like, I mean just up there. There will be walls here. Windows on this end. We're gonna need a lot. We should get it going. It does look like a Viking longhouse. It does. So let's see, we need... And I guess while all this is going, we could start working on a... You know what? We're gonna take a break from building. Guys, we're taking a break from building. We're gonna work on our chest room. We're gonna finally build a chest room. What about 3 holes filled with glass and the others used for artwork? So the chest room is gonna go here. I need to get an understanding of how far this direction I can go. Pixel art? No! No! No, I am terrible at pixel art. I am terrible at art in general. So about to here. But what we could get away with, chat. Now hear me out on this. Hear me out. Are you hearing me out? Good, 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 good. Is a little sneaky thing which will give us more space. We just need to cook up a lot of stone because I don't think this amount will work. And I don't think we have enough. Oh god. It's fine. When we're digging all this out, it'll give us a lot. What was the Oblivion Remastered stuff? It's Oblivion Remastered. Quite literally that. We were watching the reveal trailer for it, and it looks good. Not a fan of the fact that they spliced in animations into the actual gameplay itself. So it looked like gameplay, but it wasn't on close viewing. Now, I think right here should be a different type of block, methinks. No, right here, maybe. A different block to distinguish it. Wait. We should use a darker brick here. Right? Or actually, hold up. Chat, what would you think about me using marble for this whole platform stairwell concept that I'm thinking of? So like stairwells down to there in marble, plus like a 3-wide platform here. Wouldn't go with the house build? Alright, how about a darker brick? Because I'm feeling like using this stone brick here for the cap of it. There's a lot of different bricks. We could use sky stone, which is a bit hard to get a huge amount, which we need a lot of. However, what we could do is get our hands on a lot of either basalt bricks, which I think is way too dark. These the Gregtech basalt bricks, maybe. We have seared bricks is not an option. Sky stone. It can't be brighter than oak. Oh, I put up my backpacks away. We could go with Skystone. It'd be a bit difficult to get it, but it's possible. That's your bricks. That's not happening. I heard gravel moving. So Skystone is a bit too dark, what you're saying. Hmm. Or what we could do is switch it around. We could try switching it around. So these bricks being Skystone. I don't know, I kind of like the look of Skystone. We could do Skystone for the full thing. It'd be hard to get a lot of, but we could definitely do it. I kind of really like the looks of it. Is there anyone else in chat who wants to give their 10 cents? So, like... Hold on, there's not a... Okay, yeah, no. Honestly, I'm really feeling that. I am really feeling this. And then we just... Oh, am I cooking? Am I cooking? Is that cooking, chat? Nah, that's not cooking. How about this? Is this cooking? Oh, please tell me these work how I want them to work. Nope, that's not cooking. I mean, you wouldn't be seeing this from a distance like that, Bert. This is gonna be having other bricks in front of it. It's mostly just to distinguish it from the other bricks. Let's go up to the second floor and check. Yeah, I can't make out details at that distance. Oh, mate, if it didn't have lines... No, you... Squall, you can. You just have to enable it. Right-click the pack, go to Profile Options, and allow Content Management. In later versions, these ornate ones connect, but not in this one, sadly. Which really... Okay, hear me out on this one. Hear me out. We do that, then we do this. We feeling this one, chat? Nah. Too bright? I guess we could try this. How about that one? Do we have a winner here? Oh, mate, if the dark ones could do this. But sadly, they can't. Go for the smooth sky stone. Yeah, there's just not many options, sadly. Oh, so it's called Angelica. Okay. So we're gonna need a ton of sky stone. I mean a ton. So, we'll need some iron... No, steel for this thing. Oh, geez, this takes up so much steel. Alright. Now we need to go find some meteors. I've already torn apart that meteor. Keep... Chat, there's a chest up here that I've never looted before. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. We need a meteor. We just need deformities in the terrain. Oh god, these meteors really aren't common. Yeah, it's applied to aneurystic meteors. Here's one, but I don't think we want to go there. If we can avoid it. That is way too small. Haha, tiny. That one's surrounded by lava. That rules that one out. Lower the lag? No idea, mate. No idea. That one's so small, too. I need big meteors. Meteor compass. Oh, that's a lot of steel, man, but we can craft it. We'll have to. We have little choice. We really need to soon start getting blast furnaces going, because we're going through a lot of steel. Let's see, I need 3 plates, that's 6 ingots. Wait, we can save ingots now. And a magnetic steel. No, 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 no! We're screwed. That won't work. Oh, we have a winner. That's 1. That's 2. That's surrounded by lava. Alright, we're gonna need a leash. Oh, we have leads. Righto then. Tally ho. I have no idea if that works or not. Alright, fine, give me it. So, chat, while we ride, do we have anything to talk about? Hold on a minute. This red granite. How does this stuff look as a wreck? Oh, no. Shall we talk about something, or shall we ride in silence? Your choice, chat. Oh, shit. Quicksand. Oh, quicksand. This is a nightmare to navigate. No, Mama will kill me if I lose another horse. Here's hoping. Man. Oh yeah, so Vert. You're still here, yeah? Oh wait, no, he's BRBing. Shit. Oh, Vert's back now. There indeed is. It's a. I mean, we can all agree that the Allies definitely was the better option, but there is no clear cut good guys and bad. But there's definitely a clear cut bad guys. Anyway, Vert. You remember how I was talking about a while ago before you went on your vacation? About like some third Odyssey stuff, right? Like some of the stuff I was working on for that, right? Well, my proposal for the Incan stuff got approved of. So the idea of a subject that you can spot that, like, when you conquer the poison. So a subject that as you're conquering the land, it'll change how your subject acts, what benefits you get. Got approved of, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be some good cooking. There was things we had to tweak up and change, but overall, change due to Mali influence. What? What? What the fuck? What do you mean? What? What do you mean by Mali influence? Oh, no. I didn't even propose that because right now we have no means of doing it. And very little incentive. About the proposal for my stuff? Okay, so basically, it all revolves around the occupation of the Incan territory and how you treat it. So, it'll have a lot of outcomes on it, like... So say if you conquer it, and you're just convert everything, assimilate, and oppress, then the ultimate outcome will be you'll suffer through a revolt most as well. You'll have to beat down a revolt. And I do have some plans for that, but I'll get to that in a minute. But after the revolt... Where's my hammer? Oh, there it is. I didn't bring a crafting table, but I can make one. So, after you beat down the revolt, it'll then allow you... you'll finally get the final subject benefits. And if you're going super brutal oppression, you'll basically get a very fragile colony state that'll give you a shit ton of income in return. Huge amounts of gold and silver and tax, whatnot. But it'll suffer through revolts a lot, and it just won't have barely any army, so you'll just have to constantly be garrisoning an army down there. And on the other end of the spectrum is the super lenient, tolerant, basically hidden path, mostly for LARPing, which will allow you to just have the most stable, not as much money, but it'll have the strongest army. So it'll actually be able to stand up to, like, European armies and any European colonies and defend itself, while you deal with your own affairs during any wars. Oh yes, very much more loyal. All of the subject types would be loyal, due to the nature of how it is. However, revolts are the key factor for it. The revolts are the key thing. What about potatoes? Do the potatoes come from the Incas? I mean, that would make sense. They're very hardy crops that grow well in mountains, so... They came from Peru. Okay, yeah, I could propose that. Like, after the Incan conquest, potatoes start spreading. I could propose it to him. That would add more incentive to conquer it. That's actually a good idea. Let me write that down. Potato introduction and spread after conquest. But yeah, like... one of the big things would be this revolt. The current idea we have cooking up is that if the revolt does occur, it'll spawn these small nations that'll act as revolting nations. And potentially we have it cooking so that, you guys are probably getting sick of me saying cooking, aren't you? We have it thought up as that, right now I'm thinking that every province they capture, it flips to them. So that actually is possible. Although, I was told that there are some concerns that, some of the natives have this mechanic where they'll wipe out European cultured provinces, like wipe out half the development. If the revolt succeeds, it'll liberate the Incan Empire. Or the League of Incans, as what I'm thinking. As like a cosmetic tag. To signify the end of the empire, but also, whatever, like, taking inspiration from their occupation of, like, some of the Roman ideas, like the Senate and whatnot. But that hasn't been approved yet, so that's just me brainstorming. He never reviewed that stuff, so... But yeah, like, if the revolt succeeds and the Incan Empire existed at some point, it'll liberate them. If they didn't, what I'm thinking is it'll liberate a bunch of small nations, and after the war, it'll allow them to unify. Oh, whoopsies. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, what I was talking about, like, brutal and, like, super lenient, there's gonna be... That's the spectrum. We have all the in-between points, where all your decisions will affect the revolt risk. Like, once the occupation begins, it'll give you a bunch of events, and, like, certain ones for conquering certain territories, about how you manage the affairs. And, say if you do it poorly, or if you do it intentionally... it'll raise the revolt risk, and once it passes that threshold, it'll spark a disaster. And that'll start the big revolt. Or revolution. Incan Revolution. But yeah, like, if you decide to be more lenient, it'll give you less benefits, more military though, and more stability. Well, more regional stability, I should say. So the scale is leniency leads to stronger armies and more stability in the region. More oppression leads to more money, more revolts, and more dangerous stuff. Oh my god, I just had an idea of how to scale the difficulty of the revolt, because that was one thing he mentioned that would be an issue. Scaling difficulty could... done through how many revolt nations spawn, / if it's one nation, One big revolt nation. Affect its spawned armies and land force. Spawned armies, yeah. And land force limit. Mmm. I'm not too big of a fan. Maybe. I'm not too big of a fan of, like, just random RNG bullshit like that, though. I'm thinking... I'm not really sure. It need more time to think. But yeah, like, the main driving force would be how you treat their local religion, since there's a lot more religious stuff to the Incans than what you first look at, and what most people know. Like, there's 3 big sites that I'm thinking of doing, where after you conquer each city, you'll get an event relating to it to decide how you deal with the site. Like, there's the Temple of the... there's one temple in the capital of the old Incan Empire, which was actually lined with gold, and then the Spanish came along, stole all the gold. Yeah, in Cusco. Spaniards came along, stole all the gold, and built a church over it. And then tore it down later on. Which is very disappointing. And then there's, like, near one of the big lakes down there, there's this, like, Temple of the Moon and Night, or something else. And there's one more as well that I'm thinking of. Yep, very Spanish behavior. It's honestly very disappointing learning about all these cool things and just knowing that the Spaniards just came along and fucked so much shit up. And all the other Europeans came along and fucked up a lot of other stuff in North America. It's so sad, like... But, like, let me pull up some of the info that I have written. Let's see. Third Odyssey. But yeah, I am definitely thinking of taking up the mantle of being the lead dev for the native reworks. Oh, no! No, Vert. Okay, so... there is these floating islands in Lake Titicaca, which is, I'm planning on doing this event about it. We have the Golden Temple in Cusco, that's it. I had proposed a Great Wonder there, but, like, it got shot down due to the fact that we'd have to create a visual for it, and, yeah. Titicaca, yeah, that. So instead, it's just going to be a modifier for the province. Conquest. Oh, I don't have any of the others. Uh-oh. Okay. But yeah. We have so much. I think we're actually going to be fine with just this one meteor mined up. No. None of the... Oh, wait. No. Vert. That great project that I proposed would be at Cusco, not Lake Titicaca. Those are two separate things. And this great wonder, it would just be like a religious wonder. So, like, tolerance of the true faith, whatnot. Overall, it just wouldn't be too much. I mean, why is that, Vert? It is the biggest city of the Incan Empire. And was the biggest city of the region until Lima came along and was built by the Spaniards. But the thing is, Vert, it already existed. It already existed, and it wasn't that big either. It wasn't like the Actually, I don't know what its size was, since we don't really have much accurate information about it, since, you know, just good old Spanish things. The Golden Temple. It was in just search up Golden Temple, Cusco. But, like, it already existed at the time. I think it was built higher up the valley that Cusco is built in. Probably something so that it could be closer to the sun god, which was the temple it was dedicated to. Kind of like how ziggurats were. How they were aimed to try and get as close as to the gods as possible. Yeah, Inti. Yeah, Inti is also the head god, but it's also what EU4 uses as the name for the religion. So it's pretty confusing. Everyone in chat who has no idea what we're talking about must just be going, holy yapperoni, like. Sorry, chat, but I'm killing time here by just talking about this stuff. Yeah, no, Squall, you're not gonna get any head start on Tinker's Construct. Trust me on that. You'll only find half the stuff. True, true. What a haul of Skystone this has been. Now, I'm gonna go quickly use the bathroom, guys. I'll be back in a minute. I'm not pausing the game so my hunger bar gets filled. Alright. You mean like a printed model? Or like just a Blender render of a 3D model? Because if that's Blender, then I'm pretty sure I would have a better time of just learning how to do it. Why are you looking at 3D models? Are you trying to get an understanding of the site? Of like the Golden Temple? Or is this something else entirely?
Tell me, Bert. Tell me.
Oh, feet? Jesus Christ! That's crazy! Man, they're making some dough! Making it as lewd as possible. Oh, that reminds me. Take a look at this fucking ad that I got for YouTube. I'm actually gonna have to just hit the spoiler on it. Because it's that bad. Just take a look at this shit. This was a legitimate YouTube ad. How the fuck is this legal? How is this allowed? Like... Like, what the fuck? It literally looks like it's a Skyrim ad. It literally looks like it's someone made an ad for their Skyrim mod. Like, that was on my YouTube feed. I can't even show this on stream. Because I'm fairly certain I would get banned for it. Like, I am fairly certain I would absolutely get banned. Yes, they do. They do, Hammered On, basically. But, like, this is that far that I think it would absolutely break that line. It's that bad. I can't show it on stream. I don't want to post it on my Discord. Because it's just that bad. I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty lewd models out there. Oh yeah, the upper body literally looks like something you'd see in Skyrim. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It literally looks like you just took it looks like someone took the model of a CBBE skin, no, a UNP skin for Skyrim, and put it on a CBBE model. That's what it looks like. It legitimately looks like that because I've done that before. Alright, I'll send it to you, Squall. It's getting spoilered first. You see what I mean? How the fuck is that allowed? We aren't responsible. If you ask... And besides, YouTube's allowing this shit, so YouTube's at fault here. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Hold on, I'm actually gonna search up that game real quick, just to see if that's like the only scenario that this happens with. Let's find out. Oh, it's on Steam! Oh, boy! And it's mostly negative reviews. Oh my god. Why is there just a 720p picture? There's multiple 720p pictures. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is bad. Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. What the fuck is this even supposed to mean? Of course. Of frickin' course. Yep. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is bad. Like... Oh my god, how is this stuff allowed? No, this is actual in-game characters. Oh, someone made a post about that ad. I'm looking at the Echo Apocalypse subreddit. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is this game? Oh, that's modding, okay. Or not? Oh my Jesus. What the fuck? What the fuck? If you thought Hoyoverse models were bad, this thing is like the final boss. This is just a Gooner game made for Gooners. It literally makes whole Hoyoverse look wholesome. Okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. Holy fucking goddamn. I don't even know, man. Wow, we got a ton of Skystone. I'm kind of curious just to go further with it and see just the pure amount that I can get. Alright, so what were we talking about? Incas, yeah. So is there any more thoughts about this? Any more things you want to know? It's crazy. It's crazy. YouTube just allows that to exist. And then they get upset when people say fuck. And demonetize them for just saying fuck. Meanwhile, they're subjecting kids to those ads. Like, don't get me wrong, there are personalized ads. But on my phone, I should not be getting those. I should not be getting those types of ads. True, it doesn't give them the money. It doesn't give them money at all. Fair point. YouTube loves its money. Alright. Now. Oh wait, there's one. There's two. Three, four. Okay, there has to be one more block. You can't do this to me, game. You can't. You just cannot. Don't do this to me, game. No. 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 Please, just one more. That's all I'm begging you, game. No! Oh my god, chat. You... Technically, we mined it. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. It gave me a perfect 12. 9, 18, 27, and then 27 plus 5. 32 stacks of skystone. Wow. Now this stuff we need to cook. Man, I can't wait to do a lot more for this whole Incan stuff. I have a lot of ideas for it. Like, mostly just the whole conquest itself. But yeah, after the Incans is done, I'm probably gonna handle Iroquois stuff. Add some content for them, because they need it. Out of all the natives you can do for Third Odyssey, the Iroquois, the Incans, are probably the most important. The Incans got no content right now, so it's definitely needed. Oh, and one thing that I definitely do want to do is give buffs to the Incans and try and encourage them to unite. So that you're facing a united empire instead of just, oh hey, it's a bunch of disunit, just a bunch of just a bunch of nations. Because the reason they never unite is they always Cusco always allies its neighbors. Disunited nations, yeah. Horse just died. The curse still follows me, chat. Ride! Faster! Faster! Away from the curse! You can outrun it, boy. Hell if I know. But yeah, like the Iroquois. Oh, I don't know what I'd do for them. There have to be multiple paths for them. Like one where it's like where you're basically a protectorate of the, or maybe three. One where you're just a protectorate of the Romans, one where you're a subject of the Norse. Iroquois? This is actually the French name. The actual tribe is like... I think that's the French name. Oh, no. I'm talking about the... Their actual name would be this, I believe. Yeah, the Five Nations. Yeah, this game's kind of required on an SSD. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, so back to what I was talking about. So like one path as a protectorate of the Romans, one path as a subject of the Vikings, definitely the worst of the three options, and one path where you're tiptoeing the line between the two, retaining your independence. And after the Huadasone, Huadanosone, it would be either Cahokia or the Huron tribe. And then after that would be the Ojibways, which can unite into another confederation around the Great Lakes. They deserve some content as well. No. The Greek fire would be a guarded secret. The curse is spreading, boys. The curse is spreading. Of course, like, if you go heavy into it in the game, it wouldn't be as closely guarded, and as, like, muskets and stuff go around. Hey. It would fall out of use. But yeah, like, it would still be a closely guarded secret. So no. But after those, I don't know who else would need some reworking. I almost lost the horse, chat. I almost killed the horse. But yeah, like... With my book on the Third Odyssey, the way that they rediscovered the Greek fire, I actually put quite a bit of thought into it. Where the way they rediscovered it was, by... the Illinois? No. Is that, like, when they were like, instead of the flight being the reason they discover it, they were searching for any means to fight off the Ottomans after the failed Varna Crusade. And leading them deep into the Imperial Library, where, Is it no, not Ionis. I cannot remember his name. There's Ionis as the Emperor. Konstantinos as the heir. And I'll have to search this up one moment. Where is his name? Characters, there we go. Theophilus, there it is. I knew it was TH something. So Theophilus searches through the Imperial Library, where he discovers some ancient, well, not ancient, old documents left by, Alexios, and, his daughter, well, left by his daughter, that she hid. And those documents were, one of them was about, like, a trade expedition he wanted to do to Vinland. But they never materialized because, you know, all effort had to be put towards defeating the Turks in Anatolia. But also one of the things that Anna Komnenos had hidden was the documents for Greek fire, since it was reportedly used in one of the sieges against the Norman Knights in the invasion of Dyrrhacum, I believe. So they used it there, then hid it hid it again afterwards as what I'm thinking. Oh hey, the villager's still alive, guys. Battle of Dyrrhachium, I think. Uh, 1081, that one. The 48 BC. Oh no. No. One, two, three, four, 5. Alright, now we just need to let the Skystone cook. But yeah, like, I also added a bit more to the Greek fire about its, like, history. as just, like, my own thoughts, and none of it's actual based on fact. Well, some of it is, some of it isn't. When I was researching the Greek fire, I found that there was some stuff about it. No, not from the wiki, but, like, from others stuff. I didn't cite my sources, since this is just my own brainstorming ideas. It was like, there was one emperor who had, told his son that to never reveal the secrets, hold on. I think I wrote this down, didn't I? I don't know if I did. Well, it's what I have written up, so hold on. I just need to review that. Oh shit, I don't have it written here. Well. Hold on. In the book De Administrato Imperio, the Emperor Constantine Porphyrogenitos, butchered that, told his son to never reveal the secrets of the Greek fire, as it was shown and revealed by an angel to the great and holy first Christian Emperor Constantine. So, using that, I wrote up some stuff about, like, how Constantine had actually been given it by an angel. So, yeah. Sadly, water won't work here, due to just the way the hill is. It won't flow the proper way, so I have to do this all by hand. Why do you have to phrase it like that, Vert? Oh, jeez, this is taking a while. I mean, you're not wrong. That is a lot of wood pulp. Which means we could compress it. Man, I've run out of things to talk about now. Very sad. This is a lot of clay. No, Vert. No bananas. No. I'm amazed we're not burning through our steam supply. Like, that's crazy. Alright, how many blocks of distance do I want? Where's my chisel? There. It's soon time that I need to build another one. So 3, 3, 4, and then do wall there. Yeah. Should I toss some redstone on this thing? I think so. I think I have enough redstone. Who the fuck knows? Apparently that's enough to get people interested in it, I guess? I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, man. I don't get how people would find that good. It's sort of like how, well, nah. Yeah, none of that. None of that. Oh my god, I'm already hungry and I had food not long ago. This is so much more efficient. Oh no, another gravel bunch. That would be this one. Political. Jesus Christ, how deep does this go? Now, I need to check something. If I were to grind up this stuff, and then grind it up again, and then centrifuge it into this, can I then? No, I need a blast furnace. Shoot. That doesn't work. I mean, I could just toss it in the smelter with tin. Yeah, that works. Oh yeah, Shibas are fine. Shiba Inus are cool. I want that creeper dead. Because I want that bucket. Oh my god, there's 3! The reason I wanted that creeper dead is because... there's a chance he might drop a bucket. Okay, keep that flint. Chicken jockey! Excuse me, sir. How'd you get in there? Oh boy, I do so love Gamba. We got nothing. Oh, Philza, is that dude that lost his, like, 5-year hardcore world due to a baby zombie with an enchanted fiery sword? Yikes. I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna fill up, but all the gravel needs to go no matter what. Technoblade. Sad times. Sad times indeed. That is so little skystone. Now, should we use a different type of brick down here? I don't know. I kind of feel like using something different than... I mean, we could use... Oh, hold on. Wood floor with these stone bricks might look nice, chat. It might look a little bit homely. We haven't used any oak yet, so what about oak? We feeling this? We could... Hold that thought, chat. Hold that thought, Bert. Hold. You holding? Good. You thinking what I'm thinking? There. And maybe we just do it the whole way up to there? And then the rest of the floor will be here as wood. Or maybe not there. But yeah, like... We do have different carpets. This one is red, so we could do red down here to match up there. Hold on. I like smooth planks. They look nicer. They really do. Yeah, that looks better. Now, I'm kind of not a fan of how narrow this is, right? You're not a fan of that either, chat? True. Now, the thing that I'm... Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah! Oh, I love this. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Ha ha! Now, the question is, how big do we make this chest room? After last time, I'm not sure how big enough would be. Do I want to go? I'm thinking of doing not the way I did it in the other Gregtech world. I'm thinking of doing it how we did it in the zombie survival world, where it's just one wall of chests. On one end will be a bunch of like barrels. So like barrels here, chests on this wall, with signs in between each chest pointing to what goes where. I'm thinking of doing that. So it would need to be more lengthwise rather than width. So I could probably get away with stopping at this point. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. Yeah, 7 works. I have more steel in my bag. Alright, now... Okay, we need to do a dome, chat. So, what I'm thinking, right, is the original idea of this, where it would be like a dome, a circular structure surrounding the underground area. Which is why I wanted to move all my chests. Now, this is going to be awkward to do, so... Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold up. We feeling that for the transfer? Or... We need to get our hands on some marble. Oh, the cobble will be going. Or wait, maybe cobblestone here. Maybe that. So that it sort of matches up here. Maybe. It still feels too abrupt. What we need is a separating block. We really need a separating block. Which I think it might be one of these pillars. I think marble does it. How about a mix? I've never been good at doing a gradient. Never. Just let me try this marble idea I have. It's not too far away. This is a lot of dark oak. And the thing is, we're done with dark oak. At this point, we need more oak. I only need about a stack of marble, but I'll go for 4 stacks, just to be certain that I won't ever use it for the future. At least for now. Oh my god. There's already a script extender for the new Oblivion Remastered. Yep. I'm really curious how long it will take. Someone else made a comment about how long it'll take for a nude mod to come out. I reckon it'll be done in about 2 days. Ah, here's the marble. Please tell me that's not all the marble that there is. Oh no. Chat, I've trolled myself and past me has trolled future me. No. At least give me 6. At least 6. I'm begging you, game. There's quarried stone, but I don't think I can make pillars out of it. Yes! What a terrible, terrible marble vein. Alright, I think we got what the best we're gonna get, chat. There's a bit more this way. But I think this is it. I think this is all we're getting, chat. Frickin' 35. And now we walk back home. I'm just reading some Sky Oblivion info right now. Alright. Actually, I'll check out the subreddit on PC. Alright, here's a response from the Sky Oblivion team. Or they just or it's just a post titled response from the Sky Oblivion team and there's no actual quotes for it. Bruh. Okay, they will be continuing Sky Oblivion. They made an announcement of that a few days ago. When the first got leaked. Or, well, when it first got teased. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to revamp all the voice lines for Oblivion Remastered. That one took me by surprise. And it feels weird hearing Guard saying the iconic lines that aren't that one dude. That felt very weird. Now we wait. Alright, here we go. Or actually, right here would probably work best. So we can either do here. Your thoughts, chat? Okay. Are you feeling left or right, chat? Right? So, this stuff? Yeah, I think this is what we were needing. Now, can I get away with something like this? No. I think wood up there would do fine. Now, before we go any further, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I'm gonna go quickly grab a little snack to munch on. Probably just a few cookies or two. Hmm. Um. Mmm. Homemade chocolate chip cookies are so good. Nine! There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, chat. What are your thoughts? You want food? I see, I see. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do, this type of roofing down here. I don't think I do, since that would take up a lot of wood. I'm not sure. Do we agree with a type of wood of this type? A roof of this type of wood? Nah. Not downstairs. But do we agree with the roofing here being like that? So that matches that? Alright. We got quite a bit of stuff done today. Yeah, not that type. We could just go with an oak? Maybe? That gives it quite a roomy, like, homely feel. Yeah, I kind of like that. But right here is the issue, and I think I have a solution. There. I think that's the solution. Or maybe push it back by one. Yeah, I think that actually looks good. Mmm. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start wrapping things up here. We've been going for quite some time today. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning into the stream. That's going to be it for me for today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing some volunteer work in the middle of the day, so in the evening we could definitely stream something. I don't know how long the work is gonna be. I was thinking some Elden Ring, but maybe not, since I don't know what time I'll be getting back at, so I'd probably be maybe back around supper time, thus eating. We need to get back into some story-driven games as well. Yeah. Anyway, chat. I will catch you all tomorrow. You all have a good day.